Hi, I am Donna Marr. As a business analyst for FADEL Rights Cloud, I find that clients are often excited by the additional information functionality. This is where they can create customized data fields within the system. This video will show you how to set those fields up. When you first log in to Rights Cloud, you'll see the dashboard. From here, go to Administration, Additional Information, and there are 3 screens that you will need to go into in order to set up an additional information field. That is Field Setup, Section Definition, and Section Behavior. You will need administrative rights in order to access these screens. The first step is to go into Field Setup. The Field Setup screen will appear similar to the other administrative screens, where if there were fields currently set up, they would appear here, and you could take action to delete any fields that you no longer were using, and you could filter and select particular fields that you were looking for. In this example, we are going to add a new field. To do so, you select the Add New Field option. The first thing required is a field name, and you can see that it is required based on the asterisk next to the field name. In this example, I'm going to set up a notes field. So I'm going to call the field Additional Information Notes. And as a comment on this, this is the name that will appear in the area that you attach the field to. Field type, you can see that there are quite a variety of different options to choose from. And again, I'm setting up a note field, but just a quick reference here that you can set up a date field, a checkbox, a list box, and we can go through these in additional videos in the future. Field code, this can be skipped. It's tied to some legacy functionality. Active, selected if it's an active field, and then usage constraint. This would be checked if you would want the additional info field information to appear during the clearance results. And this may be a great functionality to also have a future video on. So once that information is complete, you would select Next. And again, it's going to show your field name and type. That is going to pull over from the screen that you just entered the information on. And then it's going to ask you for some specifics on height of the note field. So I would like 5 rows to my notes field. And then it's going to ask you for the field size. So this is going to be how many characters you can place in that field. I'm going to say 250. And then I would select Next. It's going to show you what that field is going to look like. And if you wanted to default information into the field, you could do so by typing in that information here. So once you verify the look of the field, go ahead and select Save. Now that you have your field set up, you will go back to the administration menu, select Additional Information, and move to the second step, which is going into Section Definition. Here, you would add a new group, and there is capabilities to add to existing groups, but again, that will be a future video. Enter a group name, and I'm going to title this Video Example Group. And you would select Add. Again, there is an option to have your group information show up as clearance, and that is through the usage constraint. So let's select Add. And it will show you the available fields that you have set up in the system. you would select what you would want in this group, and then go ahead and move to the next screen. Here, you select what menu you would like this additional info field group to show in. I would like this to show in agreements. So you would select agreements, and then here is your groups that are available to show in agreements, and you would add that group over here to this next portion of the screen. And then finally, you would save. After you have your field and group set up, you can move to the final step of the setup process. Go back into administration, additional information, section behavior. Here, you go ahead and select add section behavior. Because we were setting up a field in agreements, you would select menus agreements, or you would select whatever area of the system you were currently setting up information for. Once you select agreements, you can see our video example group, and the next step is to select what type of agreement you would like this group or field to appear. I am going to select talent, and then I will select the group I want to show in agreements talent. I would select next, and you can see it will give you an overview of what is going to show in agreements talent. I would then select finish. And we now have gone through the full process for setting up an additional information field. In conclusion, I wanted to show how the group and additional information field that we created in this video now appears in the system. I am in a talent agreement in the additional info tab, and you can see the group and the field where I now can type notes. The process completed throughout this video can be repeated to create additional fields throughout the system. I hope that you found this video to be helpful. If you're looking for additional information about Rights Cloud, you can find that at the Rights Cloud community, rightscloud.portal.fadel.com. There you can find such things as the user guide, FAQs, how-to articles, and there's even a community forum. I also have provided my LinkedIn information below. Now, chances are, if you're already viewing this video, you have access to a Rights Cloud system. But if not, you can find a free community edition, that's right, I said the word free, at FADEL.com. Join the Rights Cloud community. That's it for now, and I look forward to seeing everyone on the Rights Cloud community forum.